In this video, I will show you how to enter a new lead into the ClaimExpress system. Once you're logged in, simply go to the Add icon, which is the third icon from the left, and click on the Add icon. The next page, you will enter in the street address for your new lead. Once the street address is entered, say you don't know your zip code. Well, our system checks against Google addresses. So if you're in a new neighborhood or in a new area and you're not quite sure of the zip codes, you can leave the zip code empty and click search, and it will check against Google to try to find that zip code for you. Same goes for the spelling on the streets. Maybe you're not quite sure how that street name was spelled. It'll check it and try to find the right address for you. So I'm going to leave the zip code box empty to show you that feature and click search. At the top, a yellow bar will display. This is the Google address bar, and it says we found a differently spelled address, which we display in the map below by the white marker. If you are sure that this is the correct address, hit use corrected address. And it shows you the address that Google found. So you want to verify that this address is in fact correct, and it is. So I'm going to go ahead and click use corrected address. And what that does is it will fill in the boxes below where I'm clicking. So right now we don't have a zip code in there, but when I click use corrected address, it sticks it in there and changes it to how it wants to be spelled here. Just always double check and make sure that it is giving the correct address, because if it changes the address number, you want to make sure that it's not incorrect so that your crews don't go to the wrong house. Down below you'll see a map of where this address is, and if you click on the blue street in front of the house, below, the street view will pop up. So then you can view the house you're looking at. So say you get a lead that is called into the office and they give you the address and they want an inspection. You can go and search for that lead in ClaimExpress and view the house. We call that know before you go. So you know what type of ladder you need, which salesman to send out, a more experienced salesman or a rookie, and it helps you just know completely what you're dealing with before you go out to the house. So once you've entered the address and everything looks good, then you're going to hit continue. Now, if the address is wrong, then you'll want to click search again. But the address is right, so we'll click continue. In this next page, you are simply entering in all of the information you have for your new lead. So the type of lead source, and then all of the contact information and any notes you have. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to say this is self-generated and it was a door knock. And then enter in all of the information. And enter in your best contact, because then whatever the best contact you define will show up in the leads list, which I will show you in a second. If you have insurance company information, go ahead and enter it. If you don't, then you don't have to enter it. Same with the mortgage company. It's not required, but if you have the information, you should go ahead and enter it in. Any notes you have on the house, like homeowner requests phone call before going out. And then whether or not you have an appointment. So if you click yes, then you can choose the type of appointment it is. Is it a first inspection, adjuster meeting, follow-up in progress, collections meeting, and then put the date and time and any notes you have for that appointment, and then click continue. And then you're just going to confirm the data before you save it. Alright, we get a green bar at the top, and that means that the lead was added to the system. So how to view that lead is either click on View Lead Details, or you can go to the second icon, which is the list icon, and click on Leads. And then our lead that we just entered in shows up at the top. Any new leads show up at the top and then work their way down, and they are time-stamped with the date. So here's our lead, and we can go to this action drop list on the far right of the screen and click on details. And then here's the details of our lead, and we have different features up at the top with the tabs. We can go to map, we can add photos, have videos, add documents to this file, get a fax cover letter, or view print email, which gives us a nice pretty report once we fill in the numbers. But if you go back to the details tab, you can scroll down and simply start editing your estimate for this lead. And that is the end of adding a lead to ClaimExpress.